Hey guys, Ed here. Today we have this Nissan Altima, and in this quick video I'd like to show you how to check your oil and fluids in this car. So let's start. Let's open the hood. Move the latch to the left. Raise the hood up and secure it. So the first thing, our motor. Here we have the motor oil dipstick. Here we have motor crankcase cap. And let's start. So usually you want to check motor. How to check motor oil to make sure it's correct? You let the car idle to operating temperature, then you turn the car off, wait 15 minutes, and then you check motor oil. So how to check it? You have to get a napkin or rag or something just to dry the dipstick off. So I'm gonna put you guys here. I'm getting out the dipstick. Dipstick is out. Dry it off. Dry it off. Get it in and get it out. Okay. Hope you guys can see. Oh, can't see nothing. It's too dark. Show you guys here. Okay. Hope you guys can see it here now. Okay, good. So as you can see, it's at the high level right here. But when we're gonna start the car, the car is cold actually at the moment. So when it's gonna work a little bit, it's gonna fall. The level is gonna fall a little bit on the dipstick, and it's gonna be up to here, which is good. This is how you check the level. Second. And this is the color of oil. Okay, it's not too bad, but it's also not good. Since actually in this car you should use, the manual asks, I believe, to use only synthetic motor oil. Okay, of course it's always better to use synthetic. Yeah, and in case you have to add oil, you just open this cap, spin it. Okay, pour some oil a little bit. Don't try not to spill. And every time when you add, just in case if you have to add, that's normal. If you have to add oil, a little bit, it's fine. So you add, then you check level every time you add oil, and don't overfill the transfer case. Sorry, not the transfer case, the motor crankcase. So next step, fluid, antifreeze. So antifreeze goes in here, and this is our radiator cap. Try not to overfill it also, and make sure the level is always, you make sure you have liquid inside. Okay, you can check there's a min sign and max sign. In extreme situations you might use water. Never open when it's hot, because if you're gonna open this cap when it's hot, when the engine was working, you're gonna open it, the pressure builds up inside. You're gonna get this, you're gonna spin the cap, it's gonna pop up, and you're gonna get boiling antifreeze in your face, and that's gonna lead to injuries. You obviously don't want to have that, so be careful about that. Okay, so that's it. Next thing, power steering fluid. Very simple. If you have to check it, you just open it. Okay, and there's a dipstick right here. In this case I have to add some. I don't have some Nissan power steering fluid right now, so I don't want to add nothing. But if you have to, you just get power steering fluid, you pour in, and this is the dipstick to the level. Okay, so level should be up to here. Okay, this is how you check it. It's low right now, but still I don't have any symptoms, but it's fine. But it's low, so I have to add some. Next thing, windshield washer fluid. This is in case if you have to add windshield washer fluid. Open the cap, pour the windshield washer fluid inside. You might use water in extreme situations, but again, try not to use water if it's below freezing temperatures. In that case the water will freeze, and something might crack when the ice expands, so keep that in mind. Even if you overfill this thing, it's gonna work fine, don't worry about it. This right here is our transmission level dipstick, but it's made not user friendly, so I want to make some money off you, that's why it's not user friendly. So mechanic or dealer, let them deal with this. Next thing, brake fluid right here. Okay, this thing uses DOT3 brake fluid. So how do you open the cap? Like this, spin it and raise it up. Okay, here it should be nice and clear. It's nice and clear as a tear. If you are low, it means you are leaking somewhere. If you're leaking somewhere, eventually you're gonna lose brakes. So keep in mind that this thing has and the brake fluid doesn't evaporate. Okay, so make sure you always have level. And if you're leaking some, you will lose brakes eventually. So keep in mind to check on that. Another fluid here is freon, and but freon AC system. Okay, but leave that to mechanic, since if you're not mechanically inclined, then this thing is under pressure. Okay, you shouldn't really touch it if you don't know what you're doing. That's why that's something you're gonna leave to mechanics, same as the transmission fluid. Okay, everything else you can check and add if you have to on your own. It's always good to check your manual also to see what types and the velocity of oils, which types of oils to use. So get your manual and you get all information over there also. Okay guys, hope this helps. If it does, please press like button and have a great day. Bye.